Hello everyone. So let's have an interesting discussion on Nifty 50 PE and PB ratios. So when we see the present levels of Nifty 50, it's around 21,600, and that is at the highest which we have seen it since last whole 2 decades. So I thought let's look at this PE and PB data from last 20 years point of view and try to see if we can get some insights on it. So if we see the present P of Nifty 50, it's at 22.64 and the PB ratio is 3.76. If we plot the data of P ratios from last 20 years, that is, I have taken from 1st of Jan 2002 to present 1st of Jan, like till present date, then we can see how the P ratio is deviating from the low which we could see in 2003 of 10.86, or we could see on in 2009 of around 10.68. And the highest ratio which we can see is of around 41.6. Now there are many interesting things about this P ratio when we say about how the uh, Nifty 50 is valued at, or if you are planning your mutual fund investments and other investments, you can look at this as a valuation criteria and try to gauge how the market is at the present condition. Now if we see what I feel, I may be wrong, I think 25 is the P ratio mark wherein we need to see and look at this point as a very critical point. If at all we see whenever the P ratio is about 25, it has gone down from that level. So even if we see in the 2008 time, the P ratio had gone up to 27.89, then it fell to 10.68, then it again went back to 25.68, then it again went down to 15.24. Then afterward it was always in the rising trend. It never crossed 25 mark, but then in 2018 or 19 it crossed the 25 mark, and then it remained there for many years, like 3 years it went above 25, and then again it went down to 17.15. And in and after COVID, or during COVID, like after COVID it went to 41.6. Now this we can say this was an odd event, since companies had not seen the kind of returns they had, like the returns were not that great. So this figure is something which we need not think of much, like we should not think about this 41.6. We should not look at this 41.6, I think so. But then it went down to 18.92. So and now it is presently at 22 or 23, you can say. So if we see the present valuations and everything, I think till the time it reaches 25, I don't think we can say market are very like at a higher valuations. But if it reaches about 25, then maybe we can think about reducing the amount which we are giving to the SIP, or we can look at the uh, reducing the amount which we have invested, or stopping SIP for some time, and maybe uh, uh, look at it from a different perspective. Now when we look at the price to book value ratio, that also shows an interesting thing. It If we see, it is mostly between 3 to 4. So whenever it has crossed 4, it has gone down. And similarly, if you see in the 2008, it had gone to 6.5, then it went down to 2.12. Again the lower point was 2.17 in after COVID crisis, and it went up to 4.82, and then again it went down to 3.79, and now it is around 3.9, something like that. So this is also a good data wherein we can say that how the valuations look at how the price to book value is showing for the Nifty 50 stocks. So you can base your decision on these ratios, and try to allocate your funds based on these ratios. That might help you to see how the valuations are. and help you in the long run. So do your own due diligence before investing. Hope you like this channel and do share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.